Of course we have.
Haven't people been bit before?
Bob McCown is in the building.
Put him on TV, dude.
This is unbelievable. Bob, it's before 3. This is the equivalent to like.
He does look like Ricardo.
This is the equivalent to Colby Rasmus being on time. Like this never happens.
He's gonna figure out that he's on TV right now. Hold on a second.
Bob McCown is in the. Something's going on here. Bob has rested his coffee on the desk. He's going. Oh my God, he's coming in. He's getting his headphones. I know this thing. No. Bob does this thing before every show. He gets his headphones, and then oh my God, Bob McCown's coming in before 2:30. He got his
bones out of the closet.
Maka!
No.
Bob McCown just got his headset.
No, he didn't.
He's coming in.
No,
he's coming in.
What is going on?
My God, show just got.
Oh, Doc. We're talking Browns, and this guy that looks like Ricardo Montalban is going to come in here. You're right.
Pant load.
Oh, my
goodness. God.
What is going to happen?
25 years.
Oh, my goodness. God. Sixero called it.
Damn him to hell. Bob McCown. This ain't Vegas in your living room. You just can't walk over. Hey, Bob, what's going on?
What the hell is going on?
What just happened
here?
That
Bob McCown is walking into the studio at 2:21. Mark it in your calendars, kids.
Do we have like an hallelujah or something like that? This is unprecedented.
2:21 Eastern time.
All right. I just had lunch with Scott Moore.
What?
Oh no.
I just had lunch with Scott Moore. And it ended a little early. But it's all going to work out.
What are you talking about?
What?
Well, because he's asked me to be a greater contributor to the success of this radio station. And so I've agreed to now do primetime sports from 2 to 7 instead of 4 to 7. So get out. All right. Now that we got that, would you clean up your mess on your way out too? By the way, they didn't even keep anything here. As unprepared as I am for this, the first thing I would do is open the phone lines up and get your reaction to this situation. Tim and Sid are gone. Their history, they're toast. They were a couple of pant loads. I've been carrying them for 2 years. I'd done more for them than their mothers. They only carried them for 9 months. And those days are over. Now the first thing I got to do is it's got to be cooler in here. God, how do they work in here with this temperature? It's like 1,000 degrees in this joint. Do they have any guests as a party? Are there any guests booked? Do we have anybody to talk to? Who? After the break, but we got time till the break. I don't take breaks till like 38. Well, I take the break. I take the break when I damn well feel like taking the break. And if we get to it, we get to it. And if we don't, we don't. It's only money. Somebody will print more. We'll buy another radio station or TV network. So here you go. The end of Tim and Sid. Pro or con? 870-0590, star 591, 888-666-0590. I know it's shocking. I know it's last minute. I know you weren't expecting it. Lord knows they weren't. They think it's a joke. But the truth is, for years, the afternoon show on WFAN in New York has been 2 to 7. Did you know that? When Mad Dog Russo was there with Mike Francesa, they always did 2 to 7. And then Mad Dog left. Where's he at the Baseball Network now? Is that where he's at? MLB Network, I think. And now Francesa does it by himself, but he does 5 hours a day. And Moore says to me, listen, you lazy lug, you got to do more. I said, well, I'm a team player, and you all know I'm a team player. So I says, yeah, sure, I'll do that. So he said, okay, I want you to do 2 to 7, because I've had it with Tim and Sid. And their inane rantings. And I said, well, imagine my dilemma. I have to listen to them every day driving in the car. Now, that's the second thing that's going to go. First them, then that. Murderer! That's the third. We don't need no sound effects. If you can do it, you can do it without sound effects. Either you can or you can't. Can you walk? Do you need a crutch? Do you have to have it? Well, apparently they do. We're going to prove it's not necessary. Now, the dilemma with coming in here and interrupting their show and just kicking their sorry asses out is, I don't have my screen up, so you got to tell me. Brad in Toronto, you're first. Hello.
Giddy up.
How are you? They're done.
Can you give my telephone number to Tim and Sid so I can help sue the radio station for them?
Okay, hang on a second. No, stay on the line, and nobody will talk to you, and that'll be the end of that. Goodbye. See, you have to figure there'd be some Tim and Sid fans here, right? Some people that would be pissed at this. I think it's extremely brave of me to sit in here and just open the phone lines up and just arbitrarily take this abuse. Next, please. Who from Woodbridge? Enzo from Woodbridge. Hello.
Hey, Bob, how you doing?
Swell, pal. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Listen, two things. One, the Tim and Sid, they're good kids, you know?
Yeah, they're out of work. Hire them. What do you do for a living?
Me and the guys, we're up in Vaughan. We're helping out with someone's basement.
Are you?
Yep.
Well, they could use some help. I got news for you.
And Bob, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan too. No, that's my buddy Gino.
Yeah. Okay.
This guy knows what he's talking about. That's they're fantastic. Okay?
Yeah. You're both doing exactly what you should be doing.
We're doing good. Listen. Tell me something.
Yeah.
What's up with Anthopoulos?
He's a nice Greek boy. You wouldn't know anything about that. You pork and cheesers.
Okay, the fan's great. Love the station.
See ya.
Long time listener.
Goodbye. Why would you put him on? Is there a loyalty factor here that I'm going to have to deal with? You got one more? All right. Well, look, it is about that time. We take we need to take a break. I think there's actually a guest booked, and I'm going to have to prep for this guest because, of course, well, your lineup is 2 pages. You can't get it all into 1 page. That's how it works. So Steve Weich is next. Is that right? Now, there was a quarterback named Weich in the National Football League. Any relation? Do you know? He's not a relation, or you don't know? As a party, you don't know. The correct answer is, I don't know. Are there any other guests in this miserable little... Oh, Tabler's coming on? Doesn't say that on here, though, does it? Is this a late addition to the program? You went all out with the budget to get Tabler on, didn't you?
I'll teach you how to read the new lineup.
Okay. Well, no, you're not going to teach me how to read this new lineup. You're going to learn how to do a correct lineup. That's what's going to happen. You almost had it right, except it was bass-ackwards. And that's got to go, too. We'll come back with more. The Tim and Sid Show starring Bob continues in a moment on Sportsnet Radio and television.